going on, Scorpio? Welcome to your March 2024 weekly reading. It's going to be a reading here from March 7th until the 13th. I hope you're all doing well. We're just going to go ahead and begin here, my friends, and jump straight in. And you have a card that already fell out, so we're going to go ahead and go with that. Knight of Swords is your overall energy here. Let's take a look. Let's keep this going. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can actually fix this for y'all. There we go. Oh, 10 of Cups. Your cards are just coming out here, Scorpio. All right. Let's keep pulling cards here. All right. I'm hearing the moment is now. The opportunity is right in front of your face. The opportunity is now. This is a good read so far, Scorpio. All right, let's take a look here. There we go. Now it's all nice and focused. I don't know what it was doing earlier, but let's take a look here. Let's pull your oracle cards here, Scorpio. Very interesting reading, you know, kind of seeing with this that the universe is wanting you to be aware that like now is the moment here to begin anything that you want to begin. If you've been cultivating momentum or you feel a shift in momentum, I think it's important for you to ride that wave as long as you can. So basically saying, the universe is saying, like, don't allow yourself to get complacent, or don't allow yourself to, you know, slack off or put off things here. Because I feel like you're adapting quite well. I think there's still some things here that you may be finding hard to adapt to quite a little bit. But I feel like, you know, I'm kind of getting this energy, though. It's like things are becoming a little bit more easier here for you, Scorpio. And actually, I need to pull one more card here. There we go. And I'm going to pull one more. All right, awesome. Let's get into this, Scorpio. You pulled the Knight of Swords here for your overall energy for the week. Knight of Swords is all about quick, decisive, fast actions here. So I feel like your temperament, because the Knight of Swords is... The Knights are like temperaments. All the core cards are like temperaments, like personalities or parts of your personality that's being activated. And it is very Knight of Swords like. It's very quick, decisive, straight to the point, super stimulated, wanting to get things done. And so I'm feeling like this is going to be a fast-paced week for you. Like your energy may be a little bit higher, or you just may be noticing that you're getting more things done, or you're just doing more things here. You have the 10 of Cups in your current energy at this time. Yeah, you know, it's interesting because I'm kind of seeing like something enhancing here in your life. The 10 of Cups, yes, it is the happiness. It is the, you know, ultimate emotional fulfillment, which I'm kind of getting that happening here for you. But I'm picking up more intuitively here, Scorpio, that this is like something like that is like there's a deeper sense of meaning coming into your life. There's a deeper sense of awareness about the future and what it is that you want to create. And it's almost like rejuvenating your spirits here in regards to wanting to take action and pursue those dreams or pursue those goals or those visions here that you have. Some of you could be enjoying time with family here as well. I think just in general, Scorpio, with the 10 of Cups being here, it's almost as if you're just starting to feel more. It's like what I'm picking up is like you're starting to feel more like connected to everything around you, right? You're actually starting to sense and see the underlying meaning of life, or maybe you're just having an energy of more gratitude, or there's an energy of more abundance. So I like this. The Ace of Pentacles is in your challenge position. Ace of Pentacles is saying if there's something that you want to manifest, now is the time to do it. You have momentum here on your side this week. Even if you feel like you don't have momentum, the universe is saying with that Knight of Swords, if you just get started, if you just start the process, everything else will follow. The motivation will follow, the inspiration will follow. You'll start to get back into the flow and you'll start to feel the rhythm of things here. But this Ace of Pentacles being in the challenge is saying you have all the materials around you at this time to be able to create what it is that you want to create. So don't doubt your manifesting abilities here, especially with this Magician card. This Magician card is the archetype of Mercury. And this week with the astrology, at the end of the week, on March 10th, we're going to be having a new moon in Pisces. And we're also going to be having Mercury sextile Pluto at the same time. And so the archetype of Mercury is really going to be active in the collective as well as with Pluto. And so with that new moon being in Pisces, like now is the time with the Ace of Pentacles to set new intention, set new intentions, to plant new seeds here in regards to what it is that you want to harvest and what it is that you want to manifest with this full moon coming up that we'll be having. But it all starts with this new moon. And Mercury sextile Pluto. Mercury is in regards to your intellect, your intellectual prowess, your ability to be able to figure things out, figure out solutions, and use your mind to be able to channel energy and to create and manifest what it is that you want, right? So the Magician, as your advice, is saying you have everything it takes to be able to create what it is that you want to create. You just have to set a very strong... Hold on. Sorry, I had to make that super dramatic. You have everything you need to be able to create and manifest the abundance that you want in your life here, Scorpio. So, and look what you have here in the future position. You have the Empress, and the Empress is all about harvest. Whenever you set an intention and you go out to go and you put the energy in to create it, then the Empress is like you receive that abundance. You actually create what it is that you've been trying to create. Not only do you create it, not only is there more abundance, but you're also able to enjoy it. So I am picking up you here in the future being able to enjoy your creations and being able to really feel like you're enjoying just the creative process as well. Like you're actually enjoying what it is that you're enjoying the things in your life. You're having fun and enjoying them and having a pleasurable time. The Empress in the future, though, is saying like that abundance is your divine birthright. So don't cut yourself off from manifesting more abundance in your life. Like now's the time to do it. Here's Scorpio. You pulled the Death card here in the position of something that you're unaware of. You have already gone through some form of transformation. I also feel like this is you here, Scorpio. So I think the universe is saying like, don't forget that you're a Scorpio. And Scorpios have a very strong sense of life force energy. Your energy and your focus and your drive and your passionate defiance energy can be channeled into creating a lot of beautiful things if you're fixated on the right things. And so I feel like the universe is wanting you to remember that. But also the Death card is saying like you're going through a transformation. Scorpio, you go through so many transformations, it's insane. But the pressure of the transformation, I think the worst part is over, right? I think now it's like you're starting to step into a new cycle where the transformation has already happened here, and now you're starting to begin something new. You pulled the Nine of Wands, and also the Death card is saying like if there's anything that you don't want in your life anymore, if there's any parts maybe of yourself or your mindset or your beliefs or just anything in your life that you just don't want, that you want to change, the Death card is saying like to change it, stop resisting it. You have the Nine of Wands here in the outcome. Nine of Wands is my card of adversity. Nine of Wands is also my card of where we have a lot of momentum, but then some resistance or something slows us down. And so we lose a little bit of optimism or we lose a little bit of positivity. But the Nine of Wands is saying like you may have a little bit of adversity. Maybe you're stepping outside of your comfort zone here as well. Maybe it feels a little bit uncomfortable. Maybe it's challenging your beliefs a little bit. Maybe it's challenging your sense of self. But the Nine of Wands is easy. All you have to do is just push the initial resistance, and then you'll be right back on track, and then you'll have another breakthrough. Or you'll feel the resistance ease up and let go. You pulled this Horned Cactus Resourcefulness card. I think the universe at this time is wanting you to be resourceful as much as you can when it comes to money, resources, finances, and also to use what is already available to you, right? Sometimes we think that we have to go out and buy the most expensive things and buy all the right equipment and buy all the right gear. But really, we just need to start the process, and then we can worry about those things later. Or we maybe already have some stuff that we can use that can help us just begin, or that could just help us, get started with something or do something. So I feel like the universe is saying like you have the ability to be super resourceful. So it's important for you to be as resourceful as you can. Especially if it's like in regards to like material matters or money matters. I think the universe is wanting you to be resourceful, but also too, it's like using the resources that are already available to you. You may think that you don't know if you may think that you don't have enough, or maybe you're just confused on where to find it. But it's all you have to do is deepen your awareness and maybe do some research or look around, and I feel like you'll be able to find what you're trying to find here. You pulled this North Node card. It says future here. The North Node is all about the future. It's like what we're hungry for. It's like what we want more of. What we want more of. It's a sense of destiny. And so I think you're wanting to start, because if you think about where the North Node is in the astrology, it's in Aries. And we also have Chiron on that North Node. And the Knight of Wands kind of reminds me of Aries and Chiron, or Chiron and Aries. Sorry, I can't talk today, as usual. And so it's like, before we feel like we don't have enough energy, or maybe we don't have the courage, or maybe we just feel like just the resistance, or we feel just wounded maybe in general, or we feel inadequate. But it's important to push through that with this North Node future card. It's like, it's important for you to keep advancing toward the future, taking control of your destiny. Yes, things are going to come up here for you, Scorpio, that you're going to have to confront when it comes to Chiron and Aries, things where you lack self-determination, where you think you're not good enough, where you think you lack courage, or maybe addressing the lack of courage or the lack of bravery. But everybody is going through this in the collective, so don't be too hard on yourself. It's just like the more humility you can have and embrace what those limitations are initially at first, then you can start to understand them and figure out a way how to overcome them. You pull this Moss card. It says adaptability. I think the universe at this time is also wanting you to be as adaptable and as flexible as you can, especially when it comes to harvesting more abundance and more prosperity in your life with this Empress. Right, because the Magician as your advice is like saying, like, you could, the Magician is flexible. He has many tools in his disposal that he can use to be able to create and manifest what it is that he wants. And so by being adaptable, understanding that there's many ways of doing things and there's not just one way of doing things, can definitely help you. And also too, I feel like the universe is kind of wanting you to really go with the flow, especially this week, because the sun will be sextiling Uranus, and then we'll be having Mars square Uranus. Uranus is a planet of unpredictability, so expect the unexpected. But that sun sextile Uranus is like a good shakeup that is happening that can help us bring, that can help bring a breakthrough or some type of innovative change, or just some type of change. It's an opportunity. And that Mars square Uranus, it could feel like things are happening unpredictably, or things are happening unexpectedly, or maybe you didn't expect certain things, but it's almost like it works out in your favor some way. Possibly, who knows? Uranus is one of those planets that's just like super unpredictable. So that's why I feel like this card, adaptability, is coming out. It's like the more adaptable you can be, the better this week. You have this Netcaster card. It says preparations come to fruition. This is directly relating to this Empress card here, Scorpio. Neo. This is directly relating to this Empress. It's like whatever it is that you're casting your net out to in regards to what it is that you want to catch. I feel like you're going to be pulling back and receiving here what you've been wanting to catch for yourself. But with the preparation, it's like it's important for you to prepare as much as you can. And that's why the Magician has also come through in the reading. It's like using your skills and your intellect to figure out how you can go about solving things and doing things. And you also pulled this 12th house card. It says introspection. 12th house is a house of either self-undoing or self-enlightenment. So I think it's important here. It's like based upon like how you go about situations. It's like you can make things worse or you can make things better. But it's really just about how you choose to embrace obstacles. Clarify the Knight of Swords here. Let's go ahead and clarify your read, Scorpio. Clarify the Knight of Swords for the overall energy. You pulled the Four of Pentacles. Yep, I feel like Knight of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Either you're getting something here this week, or you have something here that you can finally that you can use. But the Four of Pentacles is also a card of resourcefulness. So I feel like by being resourceful and using what it is that you already have at your disposal is enough for you to be able to get done what it is that you want to get done. But I'm also seeing you possibly receiving something here as well. Ten of Cups, universe is saying don't overthink your happiness. Don't overthink the future here. Understand that there's so many ways to do things, and just by surrendering and letting go with this Ten of Cups, Eight of Swords, you'll be able to navigate obstacles a lot better here. But the Eight of Swords is saying, like, don't overthink your happiness. Don't overthink the future. Just try to stay as present as you can and take in as much as you can just by being in the moment. Focus on the moment. Focus on the now. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles in the challenge. You pulled the Six of Swords. Yep, I think at this time, Six of Swords is all about the escape of the mind. It's where we're having to be innovative and find new solutions here on how we can overcome obstacles or how we can move through turbulent periods in our life. And so the universe is saying the best thing you can do at this time is think differently, experiment, and try newer ideas or try newer things here this week. Clarify the Magician as your advice. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be natural resistance, the Magician and the Nine of Wands, but the universe is saying, like, it's just resistance. You may have to push back against the resistance. But by doing that, it's like you're able to persevere through the resistance. But the universe is saying, like, you have the strength and the willpower to be able to push through any resistance that you feel is coming up. Clarify the Empress in the future. You have the Ten of Swords here. Something is finally being done and completed, I feel here, Scorpio. And I feel like you're putting it into a lot of things here. It's almost like the way you've been doing things, it's like you're putting it into. I think you're allowing yourself here to change and be inventive and start to create newer things with this Empress. And I feel as a direct result, it's like you're actually enjoying that a lot better than doing the same thing over and over. Clarify the Death card in the position of something that you're unaware of. You have the Justice card here. Justice card is the law of balance, right? So when you go through a dark period with the Death card and things are difficult, things are tough, it's like you're transforming and you're having to let go of certain things. Well, naturally what's going to happen due to the cosmic law of balance is, like, you go through the death and then you go through life again, right? It's like the Ouroboros. It's like the cycle of life. And so the universe is saying, like, you're getting ready to transition into a new period here, and you're coming out of, like, the metaphorical Death card energy, and you're coming into, like, more life, more abundance. Clarify the Nine of Wands in the outcome. You have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is about having courage, strength, and conviction, and believing in yourself and doing what it is that you want to do, and to push through the resistance and to take action. And that's exactly what you need to do here in your outcome, Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands. It's like you may feel resistance, but you have the strength and the courage and the conviction to be able to push through. You just have to do it. Let's pull you a final outcome here, Scorpio. You pulled the Queen of Cups here. Yep, we're also feeling like you're ready to receive more things. I feel like I see you, like, being more open and receptive to just letting go, but also receptive in regards to just letting go of control and just being more present here. It's almost like I'm kind of seeing, like, you spiritually have done a lot of, you've done a lot of clearing and cleansing, which is allowing you to be more conscious and more present. You have the Three of Wands here. Yeah, I think you're ready to keep moving forward, and I think you're just open to the journey that's at hand, that's unfolding here. And I think you're just trying to be grateful and be in the present moment as much as you can here this week. You pulled the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I almost feel like you're more grounded. I'm getting like you being more grounded, feeling more like emotionally rooted into, like, the ground, like you just feeling grounded, which is allowing you to be able to remain, it's allowing you to be centered and receptive and open to new things that come in, but also for you to, like, keep moving forward in your life here, Scorpio. Let's see here. You also pull this Pallas Athena card. It says, think. This is all about the creative strategy. It's like, how can you come up with a newer creative strategy and game plan here for yourself to help you win the daily wars that may come up, or that you're being confronted with on a daily basis, right? Whether it's laziness, whether it's, I don't know, whether it's laziness or whether it's lack of courage, lack of willpower, whatever it is, it's like coming up with a new strategy to help you like win these daily wars here, or win these battles here. I'm gonna pull you one more card here, Scorpio. You pulled this owl card. It says intuition. I think the universe is encouraging you here to go with the flow and also listen to your intuition. Like sometimes if you're just trying to rationally think about things, like it can mess up the flow, or it can mess up you being present or being led by your intuition, or you acting on your intuition. Like sometimes you just need to trust your intuition and allow it to guide you, and not try to understand it rationally, but just see like what your intuition is saying and where it wants you to go. And then from there you can reflect and see what it's all about. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. I'm gonna leave your reading here. I appreciate y'all for watching. Of course, if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. The readings are on sale at this time. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to the website and show you all the details. But I appreciate y'all, Scorpio. If you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, and also subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And I'll see y'all later. Bye, Scorpio.